What's going on, guys? Um, armor. I was asking how do I do the armor when I make the minis. Uh, Once again, we're gonna go through the history. Just letting you know that female head I did on the last video. Decided to make her to the Minotaur female here. I mean, still got work to do, but a lot better than it was. And actually, I think it actually turned out pretty okay. I worked on the eyes and definitely the hair because the hair's a mess. So, but let's get to the armor. So basically, what we're gonna do, let's shut that off. You're gonna use the masking tool. Doesn't matter if you gonna click Control. You're gonna choose your stroke. So it's gonna be free. It's gonna be lasso. I use the lasso. You got the circle. Either one of those are gonna work. And mask off the area you want to extract. So basically, I'm gonna pull a piece of geometry from this mask, and you're gonna go to extract. You'll be under subtools. You'll go down to extract. What I normally do is I put this on 0 because if you have any thickness, it's gonna already be thick. I'd rather control the extrude myself. You're gonna click extract, accept. What's gonna happen is you're gonna come out with a. Let's go back to history. You'll come out with something like this. You'll hit Control and swipe across the screen, and I'll show you once I go back to the end. And you go clear the mask. I just don't want to ruin all the work I already did. Basically, hit Control, and you go do that with the mouse. Anyway, so once that happens, you'll have this little piece like I have, so it's jagged. And some of y'all complain that you're watching the tutorial and the guy was going so fast you don't know what tools he was hitting. He was just stuff was just popping on the screen. I've seen the video. I'll show you what he did. But you're gonna have these jagged edges, and you're gonna go to deformation. And what he did in the beginning is he hit polish by feature. And it's gonna smooth it out just a little bit. Get rid of the jagged edges so when you do a Z-remesh, it won't look all messed up. And of course, I shaped it up. I waited till I was done shaping it, because as you can see, there's still jagged edges. And of course, you can see that it's all smoothed out now, because that's what I did in the end. Polish by feature. So it's a lot smoother. Also, what I did, since now I'm not in my history anymore, and I'm not worried about messing anything up, I'm going to show you how I straighten out areas like this. And ZBrush, go ahead, Control Shift. This is usually on Select, but you gotta click Curve. While you're holding Control Shift, pull down. You can let it go, then you can move freely. If you click it again, you're going to end up with this, which will make things disappear. Just click Control Shift again, and you're back to normal. Now to go around the curve, I'm going to hit Alt, and now I got the curve. From here, it's going to clip whatever I'm I'm highlighting with the faded black. As you see, it clipped it. Obviously, this is not what I want, but that's an example of how I straightened out, certain areas around here, in the back, and at the bottom. But this is how I start my armor. Uh, and to touch base on reference again, because she's a Minotaur, I wanted to avoid her tail, so I got inspiration from this character. I tend to support local artists. I got a couple that I follow, and I got a couple on ArtStation. They do a lot of good work, so I usually go buy their artwork. So, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you what I do. But as you can see, I'm avoiding the tail. I think it's going to turn out fine. A little stylized. That's the way I wanted it. I didn't want hyper realistic. But that's how I do the armor. And from there, I'll do extrude and shape it up. And pretty much make it the way I want. Alright guys, that's all I got. Hope that helps you.